So London rent is at an all-time high. Applicants are up, properties are down, and we will look at all the three areas in prime London, that's inner, central and fringe. From the report from Lonres for this month, we can see that they've also passed the pre-pandemic peak levels. Average rent now in the inner London is now 15% above its pre-pandemic levels, and when we look at fringe, it's up by 9%. Across prime London is up by 18%, and there's really little difference when it comes to sub-markets. Annual growth for fringe 16%, inner London up by 20%. And the report from estate agency today says that applicant demand is up by 60% compared to the 5-year average. So of course, as long as this imbalance between supply and demand continues, the price rental increase is going to continue in prime London. However, I'm starting to see a turning point, especially with properties that are stuck on sales. There are quite a few flats in particular in central London and inner London that I'm seeing are not shifting. And what these owners are doing are actually shifting them into the rental sector now. I'm starting to see that ease, but also in terms of demand when it comes to tenants, we are seeing a slight turning point, at least in our office, in the last couple of weeks. It'll be interesting to see if this is just a temporary thing because Christmas is just around the corner and people are putting their move on hold, or this is truly a turning point where that imbalance between demand and supply starts to balance out. And if you find this London rental market video helpful, give me a thumbs up. It really helps me out in pushing more of these videos out there. And when it comes to supply and demand, of course, on the demand side, we continue to see those corporate tenants coming into central London and the city, getting stronger and stronger week by week. When it comes to the supply side, we have the accidental landlords continuing to exit the market. A lot of the professional portfolio landlords picking that up, and yet investors are quite on the fence at the moment, and that may be why the stock level may start to level up as we come into the new year, because if properties aren't selling, then they may be coming back onto the market for rental. And the number of new instructions may just be 7% lower compared to last year. But this is just a reflection of the length of time this has been going on. If we compare it to pre-pandemic levels, it was almost half, 50%. And the lack of new stock, of course, is affecting the number of new lets. 45% lower than last year and around about 50% compared to pre-pandemic levels. As long as this situation continues in terms of the lack of stock, it's still going to continue to push rents up. But how much longer is this going to happen? Again, I'm seeing a turning point. Whether it's permanent, that's yet to be seen. So make sure you do subscribe to our channel because the London rental market does change on a week-to-week basis. So if we look at this chart on the monthly prime data, prime lettings annual change for achieved rent 18%, properties let 45% down, new instructions down by 7.7%. Prime lettings changed since 2017 to 2019. 15%, properties let down by 52%, new instructions down by 49%. And as always, if there's anything my team and I can help you with in prime London with property, feel free to reach out to us.